Roy, how would you kind of characterize the whole week?
Sort of like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Yeah, it was. I actually felt like I played some of my best golf on Friday afternoon, and we just got tough conditions, and yeah, it was just hard coming in, and then yesterday felt like I left a few out there, and then today as well after the fast start. It would have been nice to keep that going, but didn't quite. Wasn't quite able to keep the momentum that I had on that front 9, and but overall, like not a bad week. Got some good stuff out of it, and I've got a week to prep and get ready for Shinnecock.
What are the good things? When you say good,
I'd say my iron play was better. Wedge play was good. Yeah, off the tee still wasn't where I want it to be. Thankfully, the fairways at Shinnecock are a little wider than they are here. So, but yeah, still need to work on that. Need to work on how I'm hitting it off the tee. But everything else, putting felt pretty good for the most part. And as I said, iron play and wedges were pretty nice. So, yeah, just try to keep getting a little bit better each and every day heading into Shinnecock.
What is your preparation?
I'll go back to England tonight, and then I'll spend 6 days there, and then we'll fly probably Saturday into West Hampton.
What is you accomplished? You saw it last week Monday. It was good, but in terms of practice rounds, particularly at the PGA and US Open, and I guess the Open as well. Can you get much out of those days, Monday through?
Yeah. Too many people inside the ropes. I think is the big part. But I think as well, like guys are resigned to the fact that they're going to play 9 holes, so it's okay to be out there for 9 holes and 3 hours. Like no one plays 18-hole practice rounds anymore the week of. So I guess it gives everyone the ability to play slow and hit as many balls as they like, and I guess that's what practice rounds are for.
JC says people can take the course and turn it into a practice range sometimes. Feels that way.
Yeah, and I think as well there's like just so many hangers on inside the ropes, and that that sort of seems to slow things down as well. So
have you ever on tee sheets gotten 2 random people join you, depending on who you're with in the first place?
Yeah, at times. Yeah, I guess you have to book tee times for the US Open. Yeah, sometimes. Or sometimes I've got a pretty good relationship with the guys. I'll put my name down and then just put 3 reserved. Yeah.
Do you know what you want to work on with your driver? Do you know what the issue is in your head? And
I do. Yeah, I absolutely do. I get a little bit underneath the plane on the way down, and then from there I try to like drag the handle to match it up, and then I get toe strikes, and then the toe strikes are so if I'm aiming a touch left trying to hit a cut and I get a touch underneath it, and then I try to save it by dragging the handle, I hit it off the toe and then it goes left. But then if I try to hit one with a draw or pretty neutral, I'll get still a little bit underneath it, and then I'll release it and then it'll overturn a little bit. So it's like, yeah, but I have to try to get the club back out in front of me. But then when it gets out in front of me, if I do get it there, then it's about having the right release pattern on the way through. You look very confused, Alex.
complicated. Well,
Yeah,
for me,
it is, yeah.
I'm limited.
I feel limited at the minute too.
Well, I was curious. Doug's talking about practice rounds. How weird would it seem to you? Back in the day, they used to report their 18-hole scores in practice rounds. I mean, you talk about
For
they don't
what?
even play.
For betting purposes? Or
No.
What was that for? These days, maybe.
In the majors, they would say Arnold shot 69, Jack shot 70 for a practice round. How weird would that seem today?
Yeah, you couldn't even tell what guys have shot because you're not even aiming at pins in practice rounds. You're not even putting to the hole that's been cut. You can't cut to the holes that have been cut because they're usually on 4 or 5 degree slopes because they're saving the actual cups for the tournament.
Sure.
So yeah,
But they used to just play.
yeah.
Yeah, have a score.
I have to go off really like super early before like people start playing the back nine. So try to get off at like 6:30, make the turn by 8:30, just to try to get ahead of everyone else. Yeah, yeah.
Do you look back at anything in regard to Shinnecock previously, hole locations or anything like that?
No, they've expanded some of the greens since 2018. I mean, I think there's so much movement on the greens, you sort of know where they're going to put the hole locations. So it's like, yeah, there's very obvious hole locations in those greens, and there's very obvious places where they're just not going to put a hole location. So it's pretty self-explanatory for the most part.
Yeah.
Thank you. Cheers.